This is one of 15 sanctuaries in the sanctuary system. These are our coastal and underwater national parks. And you know what the national park system does for recreation, for the appreciation of preserving our natural resources. That's all reflected in the national marine sanctuaries. You have history and heritage, pristine natural coastal resources. Let's build a similar legacy for these national marine sanctuaries.
The iconic feature that everybody knows about Mallows Bay is the Ghost Fleet, the remains of 100 World War I era wooden steamships that were built as part of our entry into World War I. But the sanctuary itself encompasses 18 square miles, so there's so much more here, all the way back to thousands of years in the peoples of the Piscataway. What we have is aerial surveys to support the global Chesapeake Bay program and what we know about seagrasses, either increasing, decreasing, staying the same, but we only know where the grasses are where light penetrates. So we think we have an incomplete story that you guys are going to help to fill in for us.
Right here's the edge. We got a lot of different species down here.
All mix.
Celery and some of that cotton, whatever it is.
They are surveying SAV, submerged aquatic vegetation, to get an idea of what species are present along this bed. So with the aerial imagery, we get the acreage and the density, but we don't get the species compositions. The more species that are present in a bed, the more diverse it is, the better off it is. When environmental conditions shift and fluctuate, some species handle that change better than others. Whenever you've got good diversity, you've got options when things change. So you got wild celery, naiad, and eladia.
So seagrass is important for numerous reasons. So it's really vital habitat for juvenile fish species, for blue crabs. SAV is also important for carbon sequestration, and it's a really important indicator of water quality. So when water quality is poor due to pollution or impacts of climate change, the SAV may disappear or die off more. So it's important to study these long-term trends.
This is under the water here.
Oh, this is sample 3.
This is on top of the water here.
Got it.
Coral reefs, kelp beds, marine mammals, fisheries, our nation's history. It's all right here in National Marine Sanctuaries, but people don't know. Getting other people to know and appreciate what is possible in a National Marine Sanctuary, that's what Force Blue does.
We've been operational now for 5 years. But now, because of the sheer breadth of the National Marine Sanctuary system, we're going to get to put every single one of those skills into play for something as amazing as our United States National Marine Sanctuary System. And for veterans who have served this country to now be put back into service with a mission that is that special, frankly, it's life-changing.
I'm excited to go to these different places, help out the researchers. Raising that awareness is good, that this stuff is in people's backyards. As a nation, it's in our backyards, so we should know about it, we should understand it, and we should treasure it.
Having this initiative to get to every National Marine Sanctuary was a perfect opportunity to showcase all that the sanctuary system has to offer in terms of science and education and engagement with local communities, but also the incredibly powerful work that Force Blue does to restore veterans and their health and give them opportunities to contribute.
All these ships are here. Nature is taking them back. Trees are growing on them, plants are growing around them. They're providing structure for fish. It's just the continuation of service, Working with the veterans today, having them out here with us. It's just amazing that they want to do something like this. I hope they love it, it seemed like they had a good time today. So we're nothing without our environment. We need eco warriors and people to give back. I love that they're part of that now.
This is a tour of duty, a commitment on the part of Force Blue veterans to perform conservation missions and community engagement events in every national marine sanctuary across the United States, from Hawaii to Florida, Michigan to Texas. If you have a company, a corporation, or are just an individual interested in supporting this historic effort, please visit www.forceblueteam.org/tour of duty to learn how you can get involved.